In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 23, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Wisconsin versus Northwestern. The Wisconsin Badgers will travel to Chicago to take on the Northwestern Wildcats in a makeup game for their previously scheduled game last week that was canceled due to COVID concerns. Wisconsin comes into the game with a record of 12-5 and 4-3 in Big Ten play. Northwestern, meanwhile, comes in with an identical 12-5 overall record and are 3-3 in the conference. Northwestern comes into this game with a 12-5 record overall, and they have gone 9-8 against the spread. Last Sunday against Michigan, Northwestern scored 78 points, but the defense gave up 85 points, which led to the defeat. Will Buey had a strong game, finishing with 22 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Northwestern is averaging 69 points while their defense is giving up 61 points per game. The defense is ranked 15th, and they need the defense to step up here. Chase Audage is averaging 15 points while shooting 38.1% from the field. On the other side of this matchup is Wisconsin, who sits with a 12-5 record overall, and they have gone 8-9 against the spread. Last Tuesday against Penn State, the defense stepped up in a big way, giving up only 60 points, and that led to the 3-point victory. Stephen Kroll had another strong game, finishing with 21 points and 11 rebounds. The Badgers are averaging 67 points while their defense is giving up 63 points per game. On the season, Kroll is averaging 13 points while shooting 50% from the field. Make sure to check out all our other free college basketball plays for Monday. The return of Wall changes the dynamic for Wisconsin. He gives the team another long-range shooter and has the ability to stretch the floor. His absence over the last 3 games hampered the Badgers' ability to get quality shots on the offensive end. Wisconsin is not a strong shooting team overall, but they are a very good 3-point shooting team, ranked 53rd in the nation. Meanwhile, the Wildcats are just 235th in the country against the 3-point shot. Neither team will hurt themselves with turnovers, so this will be a possession-to-possession game. With that in mind, the Badgers' ability to knock down 3 PT field goals will spell the difference in a close game. The Badgers will make it 2 straight wins in Big Ten play on Monday, so the Wisconsin Badgers to cover the spread is our full game side pick. I'd go over between these teams, but Northwestern has gone over in 3 straight games. They put up 84 at Indiana and 73 points in their home win over Illinois on January 4th. They have an adjusted tempo of 227 according to Ken Palm, which is faster than normal and lost faster than Wisconsin. The Badgers also have issues defensively on the road, allowing 73.5 points per game, compared to 63 points overall, so they are playing at a faster pace. They are 5-3 over their last 8 games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Duke versus Virginia Tech. The Duke Blue Devils will hit the road to Blacksburg to take on the Virginia Tech Hokies at Casso Coliseum. The Blue Devils have won 3 of their last 5 games and are coming off a win, while the Hokies are sporting a 7-game losing streak. Duke comes into this game with a 14-5 record overall, and they have gone 7-12 against the spread. In the last game against the Miami Hurricanes, Duke was tested and ended up winning by only 2 points. Kyle Filipowski finished with 17 goals and 14 rebounds. Duke is averaging 72 points while their defense is giving up 63.5 points per game. The defense is ranked 38th in college basketball, and it's actually been the offense that hasn't lived up to the expectations this season. Filipowski is averaging 15 points while shooting 42.4% from the field and 26.2% from behind the 3-point line. On the other side of this matchup is Virginia Tech, who sits with an 11-8 record, and they gone 6-13 against the spread. On Saturday against Clemson, the Hokies were defeated 51-50. In the second half, the offense only managed 19 points total. Virginia Tech is averaging 73 points while their defense is giving up 66 points per game. The defense is ranked 79th, and they are going to need the defense to lock down down in this game. Sean Pettila is averaging 16 points while shooting 41.8% from the field and 31.9% from behind the three-point line. Virginia Tech is 0-7 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The Hokies are 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games versus a team with a winning percentage above .600. The Virginia Tech Hokies have been struggling lately but are showing signs of improvement after just barely losing to Clemson. The Hokies suffered a 1-point loss, so they will enter this matchup fighting even harder to come out with this victory. The Hokies have an advantage that will assist in this contest, which is their home court advantage and their home crowd lifting their spirits. With this on their side, Virginia Tech will snap their 7-game skid. They have already proved to be a strong competitor at home, so expect to see that in Monday's matchup. Watch for the Hokies' defense to force turnovers against the Blue Devils, giving the offense some more breathing room and time of possession. This Virginia Tech looked good in the last game against Clemson with their defense. Duke's offense is good, but it hasn't been as good as in years past, and that is going to allow Virginia Tech to find some success. So the Virginia Tech to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. These are two of the stingier defenses in the country, each allowing less than 66 points per game. Duke brings in the 29th ranked defense, allowing 63.5 points per game, while Virginia Tech is 63rd at 65.6 opposing points per game. In terms of adjusted efficiency, the Blue Devils are 35th and the Hokies are 57th. Furthermore, Duke's offense has really struggled this season, shooting just 42.9% from the field, the 232nd best field goal percentage in the country. Tasso Coliseum should be rocking on Monday night, and I expect the Blue Devils to struggle with their shooting. The under is 6-1 in Virginia Tech's last 7 home games. Look for that trend to continue in this spot. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Kansas versus Baylor. The Kansas Jayhawks will be looking to bounce back from their 2-game losing streak when they face the Baylor Bears in a Big 12 battle on Monday night. Kansas had rattled off 10 consecutive wins before losing to Kansas State and TCU in its last 2 games. Baylor picked up its 4th straight victory when it snuck past Oklahoma in a 62-60 final on Saturday. The Kansas Jayhawks are averaging 76 points on 46.5% shooting and allowing 67 points on 40.8% shooting. Jalen Wilson is averaging 21 points and 8.8 rebounds, while Grady Dick is averaging 14 points and 5.3 rebounds. KJ Adams Jr. is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Kevin McCullough Jr. is dishing 1.9 assists. The Kansas Jayhawks are shooting 36.1% from beyond the arc and 70.6% from the free throw line. The Kansas Jayhawks are allowing 32.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 34.5 rebounds per game. The Baylor Bears are averaging 80 points on 45.7% shooting and allowing 69 points on 43.7% shooting. Keon George is averaging 17 points and 4.6 rebounds, while Adam Flagler is averaging 16 points and 2.5 rebounds. LJ Cryer is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Jalen Bridges is grabbing 5.5 rebounds. The Baylor Bears are shooting 36.2% from beyond the arc and 73.9% from the free throw line. The Baylor Bears are allowing 33.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 32.5 rebounds per game. Kansas is 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 Monday games and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games. The over is 17-8 in Kansas' last 25 road games. Baylor is 3-0-1 against the spread in their last 4 games and 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 Monday games. The under is 6-2 in Baylor's last 8 home games. The road team is 24-11-1 against the spread in these 2 teams' last 36 head-to-head meetings. Kansas has lost back-to-back conference games, and they will not lose a third. Bill Self will have his team prepared after getting blown out at home. Baylor just beat Oklahoma, but they were down 2 with a minute left. If the 3 from Bridges bounces out, they may have lost that game. Kansas is now an extremely undervalued underdog in this matchup. Baylor has great guard play, but Kansas may still have the best 2 players on the floor with Wilson and Dick. Most importantly, Jalen Wilson is 6'8", 225. and can score inside, where Baylor is not as strong. This is a great spot to back one of the best teams in the nation off of a loss. So the Kansas Jayhawks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. This will be a shootout in Waco. The home team typically has an upper hand in dictating pace of play and how the game goes. Baylor's strength is on the perimeter, where they have 3 elite guards who will look to score quickly. Kansas can adapt their style, as they are efficient on offense and defense, ranking in the top 20 for each according to Ken Palm. Kansas plays at the 118th fastest tempo in the nation, but more importantly, they are efficient enough to score on most of their opportunities. There are 5 players in the game who are likely going to play in the NBA. Scoring will not be hard to come by. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.